everyone, can anyone guess what today's activity is going to be on? Today we're going to be covering biomedical engineering. Biomedical engineers create devices to help patients, doctors, and other people in the health profession. Just a few things that biomedical engineers do include designing prosthetics, keeping X-ray scanners and other medical machines working, and creating artificial organs. Before we dive into today's activity, let's go over a couple of terms. Our first term will be joints, and a joint is a connection where two pieces are held together. So in the body, it is where two or more bones meet or where something can bend. Some joint examples are elbows, wrists, even knuckles in your hand. And can you think of any other types of joints? Our second term will be body movements, and this is when you move one part on your body. Some body movements include turning your head, lifting your arm, or kicking out your foot. Biomedical engineers help create devices that will help people perform body movements that they would not be able to do on their own. Our third term is body part, and this is a part of the body. Can you name a body part that helps you breathe? What about a muscle or a bone? Biomedical engineers often create devices or equipment for these body parts. And our last term is prosthetic, and this is an artificial device to replace a missing or injured body part. Some examples of prosthetics that biomedical engineers design are prosthetic arms, legs, or hands. For this activity, you will be creating your own prosthetics. Biomedical engineers create replacements for the body parts, so today we'll be creating our own prosthetic hand that can move similar to real hand movements. So before you collect these supplies, make sure with an adult that these materials are okay for you to use, and you can also get creative if you don't have some of them. The first thing you're going to be needing is a piece of paper. The sturdier the better. So mine right here is scratch paper or printer paper, but you can also use construction paper or cardstock paper if you have it lying around. Our next item is a couple drinking straws. These are just some leftover ones from In-N-Out and random place that I don't know. And then a jumbo-sized straw. So smoothie straws or boba straws, paper or plastic, whatever you have lying around the house. And I'm sure that if you don't have straws that you could maybe make your own out of paper and tape or something. Next you'll be needing scissors and some yarn or string. And then you'll also be needing some tape or other adhesive. And then something you can write with, so a pen or a pencil. Alrighty, so let's hop right in. So right now we're going to grab our paper and trace an outline of our hand using what we grabbed to write with. So mine will be a pen. And then we're going to trace our hand, and also don't forget to trace your wrist as well. Okay, this is my trace out of my hand, and I'm going to go cut this out now. Alright, now I have my hand all cut out. Don't forget to draw your knuckles. So I'm going to go back and kind of see where my knuckle lines are. So right here and here. Boop, boop. Where we drew the joints, we're going to bend down the fingers. Alright, now it looks kind of creepy, but all my fingers are bent on my hand. I'm going to grab my first straw, and I'm going to cut it in between each knuckle. So I'm going to measure out where the knuckles are and cut in between. I'll show you what it looks like right now. This is how far one straw got me. So as you can see, I'm just cutting the straw up into tiny pieces in between where the joints are and then taping them on. So I'm going to go do it with the other straw and just finish. And don't forget that we have to do the knuckles as well. There should be 4 sections before you hit the wrist. I'll show you what to do there. This is where my second straw got me. I am missing one extra joint under the thumb, but then I'm going to take my jumbo straw and cut it, and then that will be our wrist. Here is my finished hand. Well, finished with straws. I ran out of skinny straws, so I used part of my jumbo straw from the wrist section. Now we're going to grab our yarn, and if you have string, that's totally fine as well. We're going to cut 12-inch pieces with this. All right, now I have 5 yarn stringies, and then I'm going to tie a knot at the top. First, we're going to loop our string through the straws. I'm going to take this end piece of yarn and tape it behind here so that it doesn't fall out on me while I'm trying to loop through the rest of it. I was able to loop my first piece of yarn through its joint. I did the thumb, and now I'm going to do the rest. Alright, I finished stringing all the yarn through my hand. And now it should look like this, and then we're done pretty much. So you can just pull the different strings and see what fingers move, what fingers don't move, and that's how joints work. Alrighty guys, well I hope you guys learned something new and had a bunch of fun while you were doing this activity. If you have any pictures, feel free to send them to us and leave a comment in the comment section down below if you have any questions, or you can feel free to reach out to cpsweelementary@gmail.com. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!